Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 18 of my Barbarian invasion campaign where I'm playing as the Sassanids. And it has been a while since I did play the last episode, so I had to sort of take some time here to remind myself of where I am at. I recall taking Philadelphia without a fight, and yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but you know what? We have a pretty full strength army here, ready to march right on to Petra. So I think that's going to be happening in this episode, I reckon. I mean, I already built a temple here to Zoroastrian, and yeah, we're already like ready to go. I mean, we're looking good. We're 60%. Yeah, we are 60% Zoroastrian, so we are ready to go. We just need to have ourselves a new general. So I think I'm just going to be using my faction leader for now, Ardashir. Not the most fantastic general in the world, but 3 stars is 3 stars, and he doesn't have any. Does he have any negative morale traits? He does. Epic Poet. Why does that do? Why does Epic Poet? Oh, does he like bore the men? Is that what it is? This man cannot resist quoting his own extravagant verses at every opportunity. As far as his listeners are concerned, this is a mixed blessing. -1 influence, -1 morale. That's kind of funny. You would think that, you know, Epic Poet, you know, you think that'd be a good thing. But it's not. No, the men get bored and they're like, no, we want to fight. We want to kill. We don't want to hear stupid poems. Yeah, that's weird. Like, that seems very ahistorical because, oh, I don't know, just anytime you hear about, like, poems from the ancient era, you think of, like, you know, the poets and the bards and the troubadours really trumping up whoever they're talking about, you know. It's all heroic shit and manly and stuff like that. It's kind of weird that you'd have, like, a big poet that bores the men, you know. He's like, no. That's typically the men to be like, yeah, this gets me juiced, you know. I'm ready to go. All right, so that's bad. That is. Anything else? Anything else is like a bad? Does he have -2 morale for some reason? I'm not seeing anything. Despoiler. Okay, he's gonna be getting some good cash gain from looting. That's good. Yeah, -1 from law. That's unfortunate. But you're the best that I have in the area. Other than that, I have Kuru, who's kind of taken on after, man, 0 stats, but like very good Zoroastrian dude. Especially now that I've given you Ardashir's retinue stuff, the Mobad, and the Zoroastrian teacher. And then Haxamanish. Are you Melchior's son by any chance? You have his face. Yeah, you look just like him. And that's my favorite. That's my new favorite name in the world, Haxamanish. Hell yeah, dude. Haxamanish, where? There you are. You're not Melchior's son. Oh, are you? You're his grandson. Oh, or great grandson. How about that? Cool. Yeah, that's why you look just like him. I see. You're actually Kuru's son. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, you look nothing like him. And Zio, you're just his Zoroastrian. That's all you have. So it's hard for me to know what to do with you. Put you in a place that has a academy, I suppose. Is going to be my best bet. And I have been building a few of those in this campaign, which I'm happy to report, because I feel like my generals have been kind of crappy. Other than the ones that I started with, all had really a really set role. You know, Melchior being the war leader, and then Ardashir, which was my faction heir at the time, was my Zoroastrian conversion guy. And then my faction leader at the time, oh shoot, what was his name? It would tell me right here. But he was like the finances guy, right? I was making money with him. And that was Shapur. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, so they all like had their set roles, you know, which made sense. But since then, I don't know, it's been kind of a mixed bag, I suppose. There's been like some decent generals, but you know, like Zio Stars, like, don't get me wrong, like, Arceus is useful in his way. But yeah, we got 1 star over here, Yastigard, but you're old. And then yeah, 1 star for Court Dad, also an old guy. 0 stars for Smurtus, 0 stars for Vyaspara. I think there's someone up here that's useful. Yeah, 2 stars for Sarosh. In fact, I should maybe bring you down. Because now I can keep Artavardia up here. Welcome into foreigners. That's maybe not the person that I want to be protecting my borders with the Roxolani. +1 from, or -1 from public security. Reduces the chances of detecting and capturing enemy agents. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit. +1 morale, that's good. Rational concerns, okay. And then, yeah, +3 to management, +2 to squalor. That's a little mixed bag, isn't it? Filthy minded, -1 influence, and easier to bribe. Zoroastrian, yeah, Zoroastrian, okay. Yeah, I kind of want to bring down Sorosh, because, yeah, 2 stars makes you kind of like one of my better guys. Oh man, -1 from morale for Crisis of Zoroastrian Faith. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, that's like counteracted by this. Optimistic +2 morale, so that's a net +1 morale. So that helps. And then another +1 morale for this. +1 morale for Obsessional Trainer. So that's +2 morale. Okay, yeah, that works. that does the trick. I should probably bring you down. Yeah, I don't think I need more than 1 general up here. And Sorosh, you are the guy. Now, does that mean I want to bring him all the way down? I don't know. That's going to be a bit of a journey. But one step at a time, eh? We'll take wonder what the fastest route here is. That's 3 turns to get into the neighborhood, and then this way would be a bit further out, imagine. Yeah. Yeah, let's come down this way. We'll make our way to Hatra.
Out of moves, great lord.
And Zircon. Ooh, you're okay. 1 star, 18 years old, so you have room to grow as well. Okay, I have to keep an eye on you. But for now, I think I would hope that my guys can move right out of Philadelphia. So obviously we have to move some troops over from Jerusalem, I would imagine, to keep the population loyalty high. We're going to leave this peasant, obviously, and then move you guys out. Taxes are low, and then if we move on, let's see, Kuru, you have 0. Yeah, no influence on these guys except for my guy that I want to lead my army. Alright, what about... Well, I guess it's going to be you, Kuru, just so you can help convert the place, I suppose. This is going to be the way. And then let's just bring some peasants. And that's good. Jerusalem... Jesus. Jerusalem, are you gonna be okay? What if I remove Ardashir? Yeah, not happy with that. Alright, that's fine. Just train up some more peasants here and train up some more peasants here in Philadelphia, and that should be okay. Yeah, so move down and you will get there in 3 turns. Okay. And we can deal with these brigands in a moment. Yeah, we can just bring some people from here. Once Jerusalem settles down a bit, maybe. Let's see, normal taxes. Normal taxes. Maybe just train up another peasant unit, and then we can go down here to deal with its brigands with forces from Jerusalem in the next turn. And what do we want to build here in Philadelphia? Royal Road, probably. Probably, yeah. 130 denarii. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's a big region. Is it just this little section here? Yeah, not super big, but roads are nice. I like to have them. So we're going to be making our move there. Petra is just going to be a wooden palisade, full stack though. And I will say, like, I don't know. I feel a little bit, don't want to say cheated, but like I accidentally auto-resolved that battle in Sidon. And then I got that, well, I was trying to get a draw out. Not a draw out, that's not the word, but I was trying to get like a sally out from the AI. And they never sallied out, so I just waited outside of Philadelphia and just got rid of a whole stack without them like fighting me. I was like, God damn. Feels a little bit cheap. You know, like I wanted to fight, just didn't want to have to fight in the city streets against a bunch of spearmen. I think it was like all spearmen. I was like, I don't want that. So, you know, but just don't worry. Gotta fight some battles every once in a while. And I'm like, shit, is this going to be all spears? And I want to fight that either. But, you know, it's gotta get some fights in here. So let's get my spy and let's try to find out. Yeah, it's all just spearmen. Great. Yeah, I do not want to fight that in the city streets, but I'm probably going to. A lot of, we got some peasants, comitatenses, Eastern archers. It's not all Limitani, but like there's a lot of Limitani, a lot of peasants. And what are you, 4 stars general? Vitus Flavius. 56 years old. Okay. And I don't have any artillery here. Artillery would be nice actually. I have artillery here. That could be, yeah, something. What are these brigands? It's just 4 units. So if I were to take some dudes, I don't want to damage the Sogdians, but if I just took you, and then... Should that be enough? Yeah, I don't want to damage my valuable units. Alright, so we got the victory, and then... Can we get you back? Damn. Okay, we can get you back. And then lower taxes. Okay, so we're gonna be fine. And I'm gonna consider... Oh, my onagers got damaged. That's... Yeah, I guess that's how auto-resolve works. Okay. Now that I've just done that, I'm hoping that these guys don't just like come out of Petra and attack my frickin' catapults. That'd be kind of lame, but they might. Yeah, they might do that. That'd be smart. And do I think I lost my spy. Yeah, I did have a spy here that was helping my assassin damage buildings, and that is no longer happening. So I think I want this diplomat to come hang out by Alexandria so that we can just have some vision on this place. And then let's move my assassin out west to give myself some vision on Cyrene, because that's going to be my conquest path. Petra, Alexandria, and Cyrene. I don't think these places exist in this campaign. I don't think that Memphis or Thebes exist in the Barbarian invasion campaign, so it's just going to be those 3 provinces or settlements. And then yeah, Ancyra, and then this one down here, and then Constantinople. And I think that's it. That's the 6th that I'm going to be taking, and that's going to be... Yeah, that's actually more. I have 15 controlled, so I only need 5 to win. So I guess taking Cyrene is not going to be necessary, but I kind of feel... Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know. It's not necessary. I was going to say I feel like destroying the Eastern Roman Empire, but I'm not going to do that unless I go into the Balkans. I mean, I assume they still exist. Yeah, they still have a settlement there. And yeah, I guess... You know what? Yeah, I guess screw Cyrene. I don't need it. Yeah. Just take the stuff that I need. So just these 2 settlements down here, and then these 2 settlements up here, which I am pleased to announce I am actually making a move on. I say that because I knew that this army existed. I knew that... I wasn't sure if I had the Sogdians yet, but I knew that I had all the cavalry all trained up in the elephants, and I couldn't find this army. I was like, it's not in Tarsus, it's not in the fort, it's not in Caesarea, and I was starting to panic. I was like sweating. I was like, oh my god, I swear I knew. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played this campaign. I was like, I know this army existed. I've trained. These take 2 units per... These take 2 turns per unit to train. Like, I was like, I know this army exists. Okay. It's right here on this bridge. Nothing to panic about, but I was panicking. And we're going to hang out here for a turn to see this Roman army come down here to... I imagine they're going to lay siege to Ancyra, and then I would just attack them, actually. And I wonder if the rebels would kind of sally out to take part in that fight. It'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I don't know if they would. Yeah, like, I don't know how that would work, but yeah, I don't know, it kind of sounds fun, so... I'll do that. And I want to fight these guys in the field. You know, I don't want to fight these siege battles against these powerful Roman units. I am now ready to drop this save and then end this turn. Hopefully they don't sally out of Petra and ambush my onagers. That'd be pretty annoying. Looks like, yes, they stayed inside. That's nice. I'm glad to see it. Alright, so with 24,000 in the treasury, yes, yes. And trade caravan is finished here in Sidon.
My liege.
Yeah, so not quite. Next turn we can lay a siege. Let's see if I can get you inside, actually. So, 24% chance of opening the doors for us. Okay.
Orders?
And then we'll just move you guys just right next to...
No more moves.
Because, yeah, I might trade out these Nomad Archer Cav for those onagers, just so that I can bomb them. Those fire pot artillery shells are pretty gosh darn powerful, and yeah, that seems like a pretty good opportunity for it. I mean, wooden palisades, like, just gonna be just launching just death from just from above, just right over those walls, and yeah, they can do nothing about it. Well, that is weird. This army did not attack Ancyra. No, instead they just sort of went further away from my army. Oh, there's a brigand army right there. Okay, I should probably deal with them. Forgot about them. I think I have troops in... Yeah, I have troops here in Caesarea. I should be able to... No peasants, though. Okay. This is kind of a decent little stack here, and I do not want to have to fight that battle. Okay, well, let's just take some dudes.
My liege. Mighty general. Sire.
And is that enough to... Probably gonna be cool. And is it gonna be enough to defeat that? It should be. So let's go do that. There's no threat of imminent attack. No, we're fine. Can you kill people? Are you good? Are you good at killing people? 48% chance. Yeah, nice. Nice. So you have 3 eyeballs now, and how good are you? Okay, so probably can't kill you yet. You're too good. Well, what do I do then with these guys? Do I just march on Ancyra and face the potential counterattack from Lentulus to Tullius? Tullius? And is that what I want to do? Comitatenses, Legio Lanciari, Limitani, 2 Hippotoxetai, and Marcus Aquilius, 1-star general. I don't have any spies nearby, do I? Or do I? No, diplomat. Oh, what about you? Yes, spy. Yes, go, go, go. Get you. Yeah, get inside. So you got 1 eyeball, and you can 75% chance of getting inside of Ancyra. All right. All right. It's large. Yeah, large stone walls. Gosh darn. It's kind of tough. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Is this a fight that I want to take? Sogdians fighting Comitatenses, and yeah, Legio. Yeah, it's just enough to be, you know, kind of scary with a large stone wall defending it. Yeah, it is. I'll hang tight for a turn to give my spy an opportunity to get inside, and then just kind of see what this dude's doing. Oh, we got a spy right there. Oh shit, there we go. 100% chance. Way better. All right, so 32% chance of opening the gates. Let's just go. And no, he did not open the gates for us. Fine. I think so. I do want the sap points. So I'm so confused by the sap points because I was under the impression that it can only be used for like the tier 3 walls, because Because there comes a point where you can't use them. But then here I am fighting up against a large city, large stone walls, and I can use sapping points. So what's the like cap on that? Like when can I not use sapping points? You know, like is it the troop compositions? Like, you know, there's only certain units that can use them. But like, I don't, you know, I'm pretty sure that it's not that limited so that I don't have that troop composition. You know, like Phalanx Spearmen can use sapping points. I've done it. So, I don't, yeah, I'm really confused by that. They just, yeah, it's really bizarre. Like you can't use ladders, you know, apparently the walls are too tall for that. Okay. But you can use rams, and for anything that's tier 3 and above for wall defenses is it just destroys rams. Like rams can't get to the gates without being destroyed. One thing that I've never attempted, and I've never seen anyone do, so I've just never considered it, but there is historical, you know, precedent for this, which is using rams on just like a section of wall and not the gate. You know, we do see this happen a lot, maybe not so much in ancient warfare. Well, you know what, I suppose so, because it's kind of like, what was it called in medieval warfare? I think it was just called a cat. Well, it was called a cat, right? Where you had the covering, and then maybe it was a ram, or maybe it was just a covering for like miners to, or, you know, sappers to kind of dig through the wall. And so that makes me wonder, can rams be used on a section of the wall? Because we know that there are sections of walls for these, you know, the tier 3s and tier 4s and, you know, tier 5s maybe, where there is sections that are like not necessarily covered by towers. You can kind of get into these gaps. And so would that be the application of using rams against those? Because other than that, attacking gates does not work. They just get burned to the crisp with the fire arrows from the towers and you know, gatehouses and all that. So it's really weird that you're allowed to build these things for these structures that don't seem like you can just, you know, it does nothing against it. And then they say, well, don't build ladders. Like that obviously wouldn't work. And it's like, yeah, okay, but neither does this, you know? So yeah, there's a lot of, I'm confused by a lot of things here. And I don't know why the sapping point is available right now, where I'm almost positive that I've seen it not be available for other large cities with large stone walls. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused on that one. I guess I'll use it. Watch me. I'll use it. And can I get a ram? I don't know. It seems kind of dumb, but just to test out my theory, I don't think I can. I don't think it can be used against like just the walls. Be kind of silly, wouldn't it? But like, I don't know. There is like historical precedent, but like the walls are just enormous. The large certain walls are so freaking big, you know? I don't know. I'll just see. I'll just check it out. I've never seen anyone do it in anything. I've never seen anyone use rams against a section of the wall. So it's probably not possible. And yep, maintain that siege. And if anyone wants to come at me, I guess just come at me, bro. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We are now into the next turn, and Ardashir is ready to attack Petra. So let's go in and ooh, the gates are wide open, eh? Let's maintain for now, and let's get these onagers in. Oh, I have to select these guys first? Okay. I have to go the other way. It's the other way. So you and then you go into... Why? Why is it not possible? Can they not move out of the army after it's been... They didn't use all of their movement points. They just moved right there. They should still have movement points. So why can't you guys move out? Enemy zone of control. I thought you guys could like do a switcheroo here. But I guess that can only happen if there's empty... So these guys can't move out because they are in that zone of control. Okay, damn. Okay, I didn't know that's how that worked. Shoot. Okay, so this only works if there's empty slots ready for those onagers. That's how that works. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, I guess I just need to attack that, eh? Nothing else to it. And, yeah, I don't, you know, I might just smash them and go on in, but, like, you know, obviously I'll use up all of my ammunition first. I got 3 archers, 2 horse archers, 2 Clibinari, and that's all of my firepower, which is decent. Don't get me wrong, but, like, you know, could have more, I suppose. And, yeah, I guess, I mean, their eastern archers are going to be dangerous. Elephants should smash a lot of this, especially, you know, most of it's peasants, but the committed tenseis as well should die to elephants. The general should die to elephants. The spears, I think, gosh, do they have a bonus versus elephant? I don't think they do. It's not like the Total War Warhammer games where there's like just like a bonus versus large, and that applies to anything from like a cavalry person to like a troll to like a giant, you know, like the scale's like insane. Here I feel like it's more select, whereas like you just have a bonus versus a type, like a troop type, and for the spears, that is, it's versus cav and camels, and I don't think that applies to elephants. I could be wrong, but I don't think that it does. And if that's the case, then we should be okay here. That is with using those elephants to kind of smash on through. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's fight. We have the stuff open, we have the gates open, and I mean the elephants too. Actually, I kind of forgot about that. It is just a palisade. So if I feel like I need another opening into one of the sections of walls next to the gates to allow myself to flank on in, then that is also a possibility. So let's get a battle in.
The enemy are here. They are ready to meet their gods. Take up the sword and be ready when the moment comes to fight! By tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse!
Because my spies opened the gates, I have decided to split my army off into 3 different directions. I was told that when the spies open the gates, or at least I thought that I was told, that the enemy feels like it's forced to defend all open locations, so it does split itself up when this happens. However, I noticed that, maybe it was in this campaign, maybe you already know this, but yeah, they didn't guard all of the locations. I was able to just kind of walk right on in. I can't remember if was that this campaign? Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, Limitani, peasants, and peasants. So that looks kind of soft over here. Looks kind of soft. Let's move my guys up here, and then archers are already shooting on this side. Looks like they're shooting on into the Plumbatari, Limitani, Eastern archers. If you guys are going to shoot, then go ahead and spread out, get into the proper formation, and maybe move up the Nomad Archer Cav? I don't know, I'll think about it. What's happening over here? Are you guys shooting? You sure are. Well, go ahead and get on into shooting formation. And what do we have? Peasants. I don't want to shoot into peasants. Peasants. And just move up. Yeah, move up here. Get horse archers up here. Elephants can come up. And maybe cav as well. And maybe we just kind of smash in through here with our elephants. Maybe. I'll think about it. Alright, are you guys shooting? You're not. So Sugdians go up here and then here. Archers can move up and get ready to shoot. And then this is the one side where I don't have my elephants, so I have to kind of smash my way on. just right on through, which should be fine. Looks like there's, you know, actually, it's kind of the softest side. Yeah. Yeah, they're defending my strongest position with their weakest units, so that does work for me. And are you still shooting stuff? Eastern archers. I don't want to... If anything, let's get my horse archers up. Those eastern archers are the one guys that can counterfire, really. And then let's get elephants, although I want to not bring my elephants up until those eastern archers are dealt with. So let's go there, and then where are those eastern archers? Are they right there? Yeah, shoot at them, please. And then you as well. Get into a position where you can also shoot at those eastern archers. Let's zip on over here, and how are we doing? So peasants, alright. Just get right there. Archers do that. And yeah, no archers on this side, so I think we're in the clear. Horse archers come up and provide supporting fire. And then Cav, just get ready to smash on in. And then what's the story on over here? Peasants and Limitani. Yeah, all stuff that can get smashed up by Sogdians. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. And then... honestly, I mean, these guys too. Just go on in there. Are you guys not on fire at will? You are not. You are not. Oh, what a bone. I'm such a dum-dum sometimes. It's okay. So you just chill out there, and then are those dudes dealt with? Are those archers still around? Plimpatari. Really just kind of sounds like a household cleaning item. I don't know. Or like something out of Rick and Morty. I don't know. Sounds like a Rick and Morty word. So, Plimpatari, yep. Shoot the Plimpatari. And then I'm not seeing those archers, so let's go in here. Elephants and start smashing. And then archers move up a little bit. Plimpatari, peasants. And then just chill. Building captured. And I thought you... oh, it's only one elephant does it. Okay, the other ones just watch. They just kind of cheer for him. Yeah, that's a lot of dead bodies right there. Peasants, but man, I really want to get my elephants just romping up through there. It seems like it'd be kind of cool. All right, what's going on over the front? All right, we got on through, but that's not this side. That's the side that... oh, it is this side. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, just smash and take you guys off of fire at will. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And elephants, just smash, and Cav as well. Yeah, they're running for their lives. They're like, oh fuck, why are we fighting elephants with pitchforks? That's what they want to know. Yeah, get in. Go elephants, go. In fact, you guys, you know what? Just run, yeah. There's like a lot of guys that we can kill here without having to, you know, fight on the plaza. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh yes. Yes. Oh man. Yep, Sogdians go on in, sure. And elephants, just, oh my god. Can we just pause every other part of the battle right now so we can watch what's about to happen? Look at these guys. Oh man. This feels like a custom battle, you know? This feels like one of those like things you just like set up just to like watch it, you know? You're like, oh my god, I need to see that someday. And no, this is in campaign. We got to see this in campaign. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. I almost want to say you're welcome, but like I'm, you know, clearly this is for me too, so this is a win-win. We're all enjoying this. except for them. They're not. They're really, really not enjoying this. And yeah, Limitani, like, oh yeah, they have that. Oh, they throw shit. Oh yeah, that's right. They throw shit. I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and not charge the people that throw shit with my elephants. Yeah, yeah, I can make smart decisions sometimes. All right, camels go here, and I think I've sucked in somewhere. Yes, I do. Yep, you go here, and then yeah, Cataphax, can you go after the Limitani? Yes, just because you're a bit faster, and you might have a chance of getting in there before they toss their stuff. Whereas the elephants, I feel like the elephants might kind of lumber around and be kind of stupid. And actually, I just realized, oh yeah, this is that bonus versus cavalry, which I just was trying to avoid, but here we are. I kind of thought they might just kind of run through these guys. Can they? I know they have like a mace. Can they pull out their maces? I'm not seeing them pull out their maces. $44 guys. All right, there goes the route. All right, yeah, we might have taken a few losses there, but that's okay. We got him. Oh shoot, what's happening over here? No, Sugdians. Oh man, yeah, I just got too distracted. I was having. That's what you get for having fun. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do they have an attack order? Like, what the hell? Like, how do they get so far drawn out? Yeah, that's too bad. That's a whole unit of Sugdians. Man, it takes 2 turns to train those guys. Gotta import them from frickin' all the way to the edge of the desert. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's move over here. And what are those guys? Plimpatari? Alright. Plimpatari. I think I just want to shoot them with my archers and my horse archers. And then, yeah, elephants can go on in, but the Plimpatari obviously also throw shit, so I don't really want to be sending in my cav to fight them. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. And then peasants. Yeah, this is my best side right here. And what's that? Peasants, Limitani. Okay. You guys still have ammo? No, you're out of ammo, so you may as well just kind of stay back. And let's go ahead and creep on up. Is there anything here that's going to destroy Sugdians? Oh, there is the Imperial Household Bodyguard. So yes, they could destroy Sugdians, I reckon, but my armored camel riders can't destroy them. That's probably what they're meant to kill. No, guys, come back, play with us, play with the camels. Oh yes, Here we go, Sugdians. Sugdians, run on in. Oh my god, those peasants. This is a bad fight to be a peasant. Then again, I guess most fights are bad fights to be a peasant. General, you can go in, and then Clibinari, you guys can go in as well. Is there anything coming from this direction? I don't think so. And then, nope, do not pursue. Do not pursue. Hang out here, and maybe that household bodyguard comes back. And then what's happening here? Plimpatari just throwing shit at me? That sucks. Are you out of ammo? You are. Are you out of ammo? You're not. So Plimpatari versus... So 32 Plimpatari, and the Sugdians have 76 dudes. That elephant's kind of curious. It's a curious elephant. It's a curious... He's like, I want to go over there. I want to play. But I think that we should smash these guys. I know Plimpatari are tanky, but my boys, they can demolish tanky boys. Yeah, that went pretty gosh darn well. I think that they were already damaged, so it wasn't an equal fight. Ooh, what's happening over here? What's happening? Peasants tried to... They're like, we're gonna break this line. The peasants were like, yeah, no, archers and Sugdians and Cataphax, like, yeah, we got this. We got this. That's what they said. That's kind of cool. I like that little garden there. You know what's funny is before I started recording this, my hair's I got a haircut, and the gal that cuts my hair, she's someone I've known for a long time, and just out of nowhere we were talking about traveling, and she said, I want to go to Petra someday. And I just thought that was like, I was like, what? Like, I'm going to be going to Petra today. Yeah, I'm gonna be conquering it in a video game. And then I said the dumbest thing ever. I was like, what, do people still live there? Because I thought that, like, this is Petra because of the video game. And then she was like, no, it's like that place that's carved into the rock, like in Jordan. I was like, oh, I didn't, okay, I didn't, clearly I didn't know that. All I know about Petra is from this game. And so I was left wondering, as I was talking to her, I was like, okay, so was that, like, city in the rock face being used during this time period? Was that a settlement during this time period? Because I don't know, I kind of see that stuff and I think of, like, older than well, I guess this is like AD. These are in the 80s. But even in the base game for Rome Total War, which takes place around, like, what, 270 or 280 BC? Was Petra being, like, you know, habitable? Or is there, like, another Petra that's not, is there, like, a Petra right next to it that's actually like this with houses and shit? Or is the only Petra is the Petra that has, like, the rock face carvings and all that? Oh no, they're fighting my, cataphracts. No, I wanted to get my camel riders in there. Camel riders, go! Here, kill their general. Yeah, cataphracts, get out. I'm sure you guys would do great. I'm sure you would, but I want to get my camels in there. I just want to see what happens when camels, like, can you guys just demolish these guys, or is it kind of a tough fight? What do we got? 39 Imperial Household Bodyguard, 52 Armored Camel Riders, and they've already lost 4 guys. I've lost a few as well. I feel like I should do well here. $42, $25. My guys are taking casualties, but I think they are tearing apart that bodyguard unit pretty quickly. Yeah, it's not so one-sided. It's not, but it's actually not a bad performance either. 30, 17. Where's the general? Is he... That's him, right? With the cape? Yeah, 12 of their guys. I have 27. Yeah, it's a bloody fight. It's a bloody fight for sure. And, oh, they're gonna rescue the other guy. The Limitani are coming in. They're like, nope, don't you kill our general. There he goes. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's cool. So, you know, we lost a lot. We lost more than half of our armored camel rider unit, but yeah, they did the job. They did the job. That's what I need you guys for. What do we have inside the city center now? So a couple units of Limitani, the remainder of the bodyguard unit, and I think the rest of it is peasants. So really not much is left, and we are advancing up the sides with our Sugdians and our elephants and our cataphracts. I think that my archers are pretty much out of ammunition. Elephants, go, go, go. Cataphracts, come on up as well. And then here, yeah, Sugdians can hug the corner. Elephants just follow right up behind. And then cataphracts as well, just follow up right behind. Ooh, my Sugdians are taking a lot of hits here from that javelin fire. Yeah, that hurts. You know, honestly, I'm like, alright, well, at least this is Sogdians and not anyone else. But still, that shit hurts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace these guys. I do have Sogdians nearby in, somewhere, Jerusalem, maybe. At least one unit, so yeah, not a ton, but I got something. Alright, are you guys done throwing shit at me? And I'm wondering if I can get... Because I know I have... what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Get back here, silly. And you guys have arrows left, don't you? You do. So you can shoot shit. But... kind of... What are you guys doing? Are you guys getting drawn forward for some reason? I'm not really sure what that's all about. But really, I think it's time to elephant smash. Yeah, elephant smash, Sogdians, you can get out of the way. And then you guys can get back as well, I guess. And then, yeah, go. What are you guys doing? This way. This way. Yep, get in. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh, look at how much fun they're having. Why are my guys running away? Just, come on, guys. Did I just lose a third unit of Sogdians, or... Goddamn. Is that just from the javelin fire they were taking? Because I didn't think that they were routing when I told them to, like, go this way. So that's kind of weird that they're routing now. Alright, let's go ahead and... Have I had any guys, any elephants fall yet? I don't know, but I don't want any to start falling. So let's get some cataphracts here to help clear out the chaff, and same thing on the side, cataphracts. Go. And I'll just leave these Sogdians behind. I don't want any more to die. There's only a handful of these guys left, and you would think that even with... You see these guys in the background getting tossed? You would think that even with, like, the unbreakable trait of the standing on the city center, you would think that even then they'd be like, no, screw this, we're not fighting this.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
Well, no, they can't do that either, actually, as it turns out. So yeah, we lost 179 men, which is probably too many. I don't know. You can't be too hard on yourself with siege battles. They're always tough and messy, and you lose more than you want. So yeah, let's exterminate. So there's really not that many people are there? There's a large town. Exterminating feels stupid. It does. But I want to be able to move on without having issues. So, that doesn't feel great, but... What's the deal here? So yeah, it's mostly Christian. I'm glad that I exterminated. I needed to... This is going to take a little bit of time to convert that, and Ardashir is no longer the best guy to do it. 20% conversion for him... Okay, so we are at 35% conversion for Zoroastrian, even just with him in there. They never built paved roads here. Gosh dang, Romans. Gosh dang it. What are you guys doing? Paved roads, is that what I want? That's, Jesus, gives me another 200 denarii. Port, it gives me nothing? No shit. Did I read that right? Yeah, nothing, okay. And no point to build sewers, because now people don't live here anymore. There's less than 1,200 people. And yeah, repair that, and I can't recruit limit levy spears. Okay, that's kind of shitty. Let's get the paved roads. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then
Move out.
Let's see here. Where is Kuru?
Sire.
Yeah, I think I want to bring you down.
Move out.
And then do I want to bring...
Sire.
So I don't need anyone in Philadelphia, actually. So I could bring Haxamanish over there. You know what, Haxamanish? I think I want you on a watchtower duty, actually.
Move out.
And then Sarosh can come down to Philadelphia.
Forward.
And the spy can move out.
None shall see me.
And did I see something that I didn't want to see? Oh my goodness. So this, I didn't think that this was possible, actually. In all of my time playing this campaign, and as well as my Egypt campaign, I had never seen anyone, like any brigands, spawn south of Demantha. So I built these watchtowers, and I was kind of thinking, like, is that kind of pointless? Am I not going to see anything that, you know, is disrupting my territory, causing disruption or destruction or devastation? That's the word. That's the D word. And so I just kind of thought that maybe that never happens. Maybe the brigands never spawn down here because I had never seen them. They've always been around the roads and watchtower. Oh shit, is that? Well, they're like in between the watchtowers. Yeah, I don't think building the watchtowers is what made them spawn down here. I've heard that like as a theory, kind of people theorized about that, but I don't know if I buy that. Now the roads thing, I feel like I was observing that. They really do seem to be around roads, which is why I was saying, okay, I don't have to worry about ever having to make this arduous, slow, painful journey. Like how long is it going to take infantry to go down there? 3 turns just from Demantha, 4 turns just from Demantha. And I don't have enough here. Like this is a freaking, what, half stack? Not quite, 6 units, but still, that's 6 freaking units. Freaking A. So I need to bring guys from Ctesiphon. Cyrus just settled down with a good book, and he was like getting ready to chill. And now he needs to move out already. Yeah, let's lower taxes there. And get you moving. Maybe train up another levy spear just to have more guys. God, that's so annoying. Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. And then this, I suppose, so we have 2, 3, we have 3 full strength Sogdians. Okay. Okay, that's actually not that bad. We just have to bring over the 1 Sogdian from here, right? We have one here. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. Yeah, that's fine. We just get that army together and then maybe train up a peasant or so. And then move on to Alexandria, which looks very, very weak. Yeah, very undefended. Publius Flavius is Geostar commander. They do have the epic stone walls. Hot damn. All right, that's kind of scary. Yeah, epic stone walls. Still, I imagine I can still storm my way through. You know, like they don't have any committencies. They have a good spear unit, sure, but so what? Now let us come up here to Ancyra, and we are ready to go. We have our 2 siege towers, our 1 sapping point, our ram, and then our gates are open as well. That's pretty fun. So we have some options here. And yes, they do have a decent little garrison, but I reckon we can smash our way through. But I say smash. I say, you know, we have to think our way through this for sure. Otherwise, the losses will be too high, and I've lost siege battles before where, you know, you think you can just kind of smash your way on in, but no, you gotta think about it. So let's go ahead and fight this one and see how we do.
The smell, worse than any camel, is the enemy. Fear has unmanned them. Fear of you, oh brave warriors. Fear of you. Now, take up the sword. Pull on your armor. We go to test our courage in the fires of battle.
again, because I do have a spy that has opened these gates, I'm going to be spreading my forces out a little bit here, and I'm going to be trying to use my Sugdians to get in and using this sat point to get inside, and if it's undefended, maybe I can go ahead and take these towers from here, and then I will be sending these Sugdians to take the walls here and here. And here's kind of a question I guess I have, because I understand, like, why not just walk right on in? And honestly, I don't know how do I take less casualties, really? Because I understand that these towers are going to be shooting at me while I, you know, move my towers up and, you know, get ready to get on the walls. I understand that it takes time for these guys to get inside and to form up and to get on top of the walls and to take the towers. But moving inside of the settlement to also kind of, you know, get in and get around, and all it takes is for them to put one unit right there, and then you're like, oh, I can't get in there. And so I don't know. I actually don't like understand the most optimal way to kind of play these types of battles where the gates are open and you know, how do you take less casualties, really? Like, what's the most optimal way? And yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm gonna be, I have like my camels and elephants around the flanks that can maybe find opportunities around there. In fact, I can just kind of get started. Just kind of stay out of tower range here. And then on this side, is there anything on the walls? I'm not, but there are people down there. There is a community tenseis at the gates. So I feel like going after the walls is the right play, you know? Like, for the reasons that I just stated. So yeah, I think that's why I chose that. I think I just got vindicated. So yeah, but still, let me know what your thoughts are on that. And then here, so like, is this necessary? I'm gonna be getting shot at least until they get inside. And then we knock that down. Then we rush. We get up the towers. Is that all stuff I have to do? I don't know. I don't know. And there are units here on this side. Okay. So I don't want to just rush on in. Let's check out these elephants. And it looks like there is a unit on top of the wall over there. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just kind of move these guys up here. And then here. And since I don't think... Since I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't want to...
The towers are at the walls! And our men stand ready to take the city with swords and fire!
So don't think I want to take the sapping point. Let's just go ahead and use, like, just move these guys away. And then... move them towards the city gate, I guess, or the center gate. Unless that... is that closer? I don't know. We will... well, no, actually, yeah, go ahead and go this way. That way we can have units on both sides. And yeah, it looks like they have a unit on top as well. Looks like they have a unit on top of the walls and the gates. So, kind of like the last battle where the front was the most weakly defended. It looks like they've done the same thing in this battle as well. And I know that there can be some issues with the units using the towers on the large stone walls, so hopefully that does not happen here. Hopefully my guys get on in. Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, I did, so like in the pre-battle screen, and I know that most of you are not wondering this, but in the pre-battle screen I did have the ram selected, the ram unit selected, and I was Xing on over the wall, and it said that you cannot attack the walls with that unit, so I guess that answers my question. Alright, guys are on top. Let's go ahead and take these gatehouse so that these gatehouses can start shooting at the enemy right there. You guys can run. Definitely can start running, and you guys are running. Yep. Alright, so this now belongs to us, and now
the way to your victory is clear.
This should start shooting at these guys. What are they doing? Are they throwing shit? What are they? Oh, they're throwing at me up there. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the best use of your javelins, since that half of my unit is inside of the thingy, but Yeah, are these towers shooting at these guys? Can someone shoot at those guys, please? And then Sugdians, go ahead and get over here. And then let's move my archers up on top of the walls as well. Here and here. Actually, let's make sure that we move them up on top through the towers and not the gate. So let's move them one step at a time. We now have our archers on top of the walls, and they are in position to start raining down hell upon these comitatenses. And this is what I hope finally gets them to move, yeah. And they want to move on over to this side, where they're just going to be getting shot some more. Perfect. Yeah, they've already lost over 10 guys, just like that. They weren't getting any hits from these towers up here, which has kind of been frustrating that the angle wasn't right. But now I think the angle's right. Now I hear those towers going off. So yeah, these guys, yeah, they're losing guys pretty fast. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen comitatenses lose people. Yeah, there's some tanky boys, but now they're getting shot in the back. Yeah, that feels very, very good. Yeah, down to 40 men. Yes, very, very nice. And I've captured quite a few towers, actually, so they're going to be taking hits the entire way down. And now that makes me wonder, at this point, since I have all of those units that are kind of guarding, or not guarding, but waiting to enter into the side streets. Oh, they're not done. They want some more. Okay, yeah, cool. This is perfect. They're coming back for some more arrows to the face. But yeah, since the Romans still have units that are guarding the side gates, and I'm kind of wondering, do I just rush on in right now? Or do I send my Sugdian warriors around the sides and continue fighting on the walls? Which, I don't know, kind of seems kind of attritional, if that's a word. Seems like I can take some losses, and it really comes down to whether or not my comitatenses can win those fights. Not my comitatenses, but if my Sugdians can win those fights against comitatenses, I would assume that at least one of those units might be comitatenses, so that could be kind of tricky if I just have one Sugdian per side, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm kind of wishing that I brought my Sugdians around to the front, because I have two units over here in this section waiting to get involved, and I wish can I tell what you guys are? So those are spear boys, so Legio, I'm assuming. And then, are the units on top? Do we know what those are? Those look like Limitani. Okay, well I can beat Limitani. So I think it's you guys. Yeah, you just keep marching down. And then, yeah, beat those Limitani. And that should be fine. Then the question is, do we know what these... What's here? That looks like comitatense is on top of the wall there. And the horse archers guarding the gate. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit tougher. I don't know if I can... My guys are down to 53 men, and they're going to be taking more hits as they capture these towers. So that's a bit trickier. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with that. Now that I'm taking this tower here on this side, I'm seeing a response from these Legio Lanciari. They're sort of moving away. And the Limitani too, yes, perfect. So they are abandoning their gates here. Yes. So, Sugdians, run on in and take these so that these units can all start moving on in. Yeah, that should be fine. And then, are they abandoning on that side as well? Are they? Yep, it kind of looks like they are. So let's get these Sugdians on this side to run across and take these towers so that my guys can get in on that side. As we continue to take more towers along the walls, and now we're starting to catch up to the units that are on the ground. And yes, fish in a barrel. Fish in a barrel. The Legio Lanciari are taking hits, and I don't want them. Oh yeah, I have to keep reminding myself that they shouldn't have a bonus versus my elephants. So if I just send my elephants in to wreck these guys, I might do okay. Let's keep you moving, just so that you don't... let's see. Actually, you're not taking hits where you are, so just kind of hang out there for now. And I'll decide if I want to keep going around. And yeah, Legio, yeah, they're taking hits, but I don't want them throwing shit at my elephants. So elephants, charge on in. The archers on top of the elephants are starting to fire on in as well. And here comes the playtime for the elephants. I just hope there's not too much friendly fire from my own towers. That would be lame. Yes, there we go. There we go. Now they're starting to toss these guys around. There's... Yep. Yep, they're dying very, very quickly. And honestly, that's a tanky unit dealt with. So let's just get these elephants back. I'm just a little worried about the friendly fire on that side. Ooh, what's happening here? Hippotoxetai. Okay. Can we actually catch these guys, or are they gonna just run away from us? I can also get archers up. They can shoot at these guys. I mean, they're taking fire from, yeah, right here. These windows are shooting at them. And it looks like they weren't able to get away from my cataphracts, so they're going to be taking some hits here. Should have camels nearby too, right? Yeah, camels are nearby. Should have sent them in. But, I mean, you know what? That works too. Yep, that works. They pretty much got wiped out, and you guys also keep going until you're there, and then you guys on this side can start coming through. And then I thought I saw another unit coming over. Another unit of Hippotoxetai. So actually having archers right here post up. I mean, this should be getting shot by all of my towers, and let's just get my Clibinari. Oh, those are my immortals. That's my general, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to use cataphracts as a shield for my archers, but I mean, they do have the armor for it, so that is something. Oh dang, I just realized I can't even get in through this side. Oh man, okay. Shoot. Alright. I have a long way to go. This is... Yeah, I'm still getting used to the layout of these cities. So I can only approach the city center from like over there. Okay, well luckily I have units over there, so that helps, but yeah, so like the front gate, if you come in through the front gate on the largest city for the Roman style cities, you have to go all the way around to the back? God damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. Ooh, oh, there's the Imperial Household Bodyguard. Alright, where's my camels? Yeah, get them, boys. Get them. Yeah, I wonder how... Yeah, see, I think those are the Hippotoxetai. How many of those are left? 30? Alright, so they're still around. Wow, this layout is even more obnoxious than I thought. So this is like the path to the city center, but I can't go through here. There's this one little house they put there just to block this path. Like, alright elephants, trample that shit, come on. So what, I have to go around now? God damn. Alright, Romans, good defensive layout design. Well done, Romans. Well done. Oh, hey, on this side, I didn't even realize this. We got elephants fighting Comita Tenseis. Alright, yep, I'm fine with that. As long as all the elephants get involved here. You know what, Cataphracts, you guys get tossed in as well, just because I don't think my elephant's got a good charge. They're already taking fire. This is my tower, right? Yes, it is. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Getting rid of another unit of communitantes that's not on the city center works for me. We are getting closer now to the city center, and these Hippotoxeti, they think that they want to stop us here. Let's see if my camels can get into contact. And where did their general's bodyguard go? Uh-oh, the slippery bastard. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, he's hiding. He's pretending to be someone else. All right, so yeah, any Hippotoxeti that we can get rid of, yep, that feels pretty good. But really, if we can get that household bodyguard off of the plaza so that we can kill them with camels, and we don't have to fight fair like we did last time. This time, you know, I'll 2v1 that bastard with a cataphract unit if I have to. But yes, the Hippotoxeti are going down. And let's just line you guys back up. And maybe we can draw them off of the plaza by using our Klebinari. And elephants can move up as well, desert archers, just in case I need to use you to draw more enemies off the plaza. And yeah, I got everyone's coming to this one entrance. This is the one way. I know I could go around this way, but you know, I've already come so far. I'm like, all right, well, I'm here. Let's just go down the one entrance, I suppose. Well, I guess I could have come up this way. Oh shit, was that available to me? I guess that would have been faster for my guys in the front gate to go through here. Yeah, I didn't notice that entrance. How did I miss that? Oh well. Oh well, we just have a handful of units to chew through. Now their bodyguard is starting to move off of the plaza, and I'm thinking about using this opportunity to chase after them with my camels. In fact, let's see here. You know what? Cataphracts go as well, just to add some more support to that fight. And then elephants go after the Limitani. And then I think I have Sogdians nearby. Yeah, Sogdians move up as well. You can also support that fight. So yes, camels got a full charge in on these Imperial Household Bodyguard. And let's see, they're down to 45 men. I have 32. So yeah, they have numbers in their favor. Cataphracts are going to be needed to help out there. And then yeah, elephants go play with the spearmen. And then Klibinari. Yeah, my camels just routed. Goddamn. Yeah, they got a little bit overextended there, but oh my god. Yeah, elephants are just going to plow on through the Limitani. And Cataphracts should be fighting the bodyguard now. And then Klibinari, maybe you charge on in as well. And Sogdians charge on in as well. Let's get the elephants targeting the general's unit. How many men left? 33. So yeah, they still have a pretty decent chunk of guys. But I think the elephants do have a bonus versus cav, correct? I think they do. Yeah, so they should do well, especially with Klibinari support. And then Sogdians coming up as well. Was that the Cataphracts just running away? Yeah, that was the Cataphracts. So, you know what, guys? That's fine. You guys can chill. Archer's gonna come up. There goes the general.
Your soldiers rejoice and the Romans despair.
And who's left? Not many, I hope. 9 Limitani here, 19 Limitani there. What about the bodyguard? 6 of them left. Yeah, Klibinari are hacking their way through with their maces, smashing in. Sogdians are pouring on in as well. And it's only a matter of time before Ancyra falls to us. And because it is a large city, I'm hoping that I can retrain a lot of these units. Obviously not the Sogdians and the elephants, but the Cataphracts, maybe. Oh yeah, the freaking camels too. They require the camel resource. Yeah, man, the Sassanid unit roster is really geographically situational, isn't it? Oh well, it's powerful. It's fun. It's cool. And that's a job well done.
In your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
No, it's just ours. The enemy's dead. And yes, we lost 164 men, but Ancyra now belongs to us.
Victory is ours, mighty one.
Yes, indeed. So exterminate, that's going to be 12,000 people killed, 11,000 denarii gained. And then revolt suppressed. So that's the Eastern Roman Empire rebels. Yes, yes. Resistance is futile. Yes, yes. And this is pagan. Interesting. Okay. Dang. Okay, that's shitty. I can repair some stuff. Do I even want to repair the Temple of Mithras? What does that give? Experience bonus to troops trained here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, it does give a happiness and law bonus, so that helps. Does this other stuff give... The sewers will give another 5% bonus. So that's 15%. So that gives me up to 50 from that. If I repair that. What's the situation here? Zoroastrian is 55%. Christianity is 50%. And Pagan is 0%? Pagan is 5%. Okay. Yeah, Zoroastrian conversion's at 25% now. Most of that's from regions. 10% is from the character. Okay. Religious buildings. So 40% of the unrest is being caused from Zoroastrianism. God, it's kind of a tough call. I don't know if I should build that or repair that, or if I should just go straight to Zoroastrianism. 35% is too low. But Christianity is, yeah, see, it's fun. It's kind of like a lose-lose, you know, like Christianity is causing issues because it's technically pagan, like it has a, you know, a pagan temple or shrine. So that's why it was going rebel, I imagine. So I should just go straight to the shrine, eh? But I have to destroy that temple first. And I'm not going to be getting any pagan unrest from that because it's only 5%, so that's like nothing, right? It'd be nice to have the experience bonus, but like, you know, not the cost of losing the settlement. And just like that, oh, that helped, just like that. Just like that, we're up to 75% public order. Perfect. Perfect, and get that shrine in, and then we'll be good to go. So this is all repair stuff, right? That's all, I thought that was all repair. Yeah, so I can repair all of these and build the shrine in the same turn, correct? I'm pretty sure I can. Sweet, and damn, we can't train stuff. Oh, it's just because of the buildings, right? Yeah, Hippodrome will get me Clibinari and Cataphracts and Cav Archers, and that's it. Well, and the, yeah, Desert Archers for the archery range. So, yeah, that's okay. That is a-okay. Yeah, and Ancyra is now ours. And so, yeah, we just have to take 3 more settlements. This one, which I still don't... Is that Halicarnassus? I'm not sure. And then Constantinople and Alexandria. And that's it. So we're getting close, folks. We are getting close.
Orders?
So I'm going to be calling it here for now. This might end up being a long episode, and if that's the case, I do apologize. Just ended up having too much fun there fighting battles, and I did miss this campaign, so can't blame me. So before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Constep playing Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.